Hello there, kids! It's another brand new day today. Let's rediscover fun and learn English together. Welcome to my English class. This is Sir Charles, your English teacher for today. Our lesson for week 3 is about noting significant details in various text types. But before that, make sure that you have already prepared the things that you will be needing for this lesson. Please have with you your module, your answer sheet, and your ballpen. This video lesson aims to develop in you the ability to note significant details in various text types. So what are you waiting for? Let's start and let's enrich your vocabulary. Are you ready? Great! Kids, here are some words that you will be meeting as we go along with our lesson today. Our first word is details. Details are pieces of information that support the main idea. They tell something about people, events, things, time, objects, circumstances, situations, and manner. Did you know that there are two types of details? We have the explicit details, and the other one is the implicit details. When we speak of explicit details, these are specific details that we can see and are measurable. These details are stated clearly. Here is an example of a sentence that contains explicit details. The color of the sea is blue from where I stand. You notice that the details in this sentence are clearly stated. It's clearly stated that the color of the sea is blue. On the other hand, implicit details are details that we cannot really see. These are implied but not easily stated. Here is an example of a sentence that has implicit details. The sea reflects the color of the sky on a sunny day. You notice that the color of the sky on a sunny day is not clearly stated. It is only implied but not clearly stated. Those are the two types of details: explicit details and implicit details. You might find these details in some various text types that you read. What is a note? A note is a brief written or printed statement giving particulars or information. How about a text? What do you mean by a text? A text is the actual wording or anything written or printed. The last one is noting details. Noting details is a reading comprehension skill that involves getting or drawing out from a piece of text the particular pieces of information to achieve a given purpose. Noting details is simply getting information from what is read. We note details by taking down answers to WH questions, such as what, when, why, where, when, and others. So those are the words and their meanings that are important in our lesson today. Here is an activity to warm you up. In this activity, all you have to do is to unscramble the letters to form a word. Are you ready? That's great! Number 1. What is your answer? Correct! It's COVID. Number 2. What is your answer? You are right! It's details. How about number 3? That's correct! It's virus. Let us try number 4. Exactly! Symptoms. Let's move on to number 5. You got it right. It's coronavirus. Will you try number 6? Precisely. The correct answer is spread. How about number 7? Bullseye. It's infection. Let's have number 8. That is right. Disease is the answer. Let's move on to number 9. Correct. Transmission. And our last one? The answer for number 10 is outbreak. You did great for this activity. And now, it's reading time. But before that, let's answer the following question. Exactly. It is a disease that is caused by coronavirus. And that is exactly the reason why we have global pandemic. Do you know some facts about COVID-19? In the text that we are going to read, let's find out some facts about COVID-19. Altogether, let us read the paragraph. World Health Organization information on COVID-19. What is COVID-19? Coronaviruses are viruses that cause respiratory infections. These can range from common cold to serious types of diseases. COVID-19 is a disease caused by a new coronavirus. It was first reported in December 2019 in Wuhan City in China. What is the incubation period? The incubation periods are estimated at 2 to 14 days. How does COVID-19 spread? The virus can spread through contact from person to person. This is usually through contact with droplets from an infected person's cough and sneeze. You can also get it from touching objects or surfaces that have cough or sneeze droplets from an infected person and then touching your mouth and face. What are the symptoms of COVID-19? Coronavirus can cause symptoms including runny nose, sore throat, cough, fever, and loss of taste and smell. Symptoms can be more severe from people and lead to pneumonia and breathing difficulties. In rare cases, the disease can be fatal. Older people and people with pre-existing medical conditions appear to be more at risk at becoming severely ill with the virus. Who can get the virus? People living or traveling in an area where the virus is circulating often get the virus? Let us see if you have noted important details by answering these questions. Where was COVID 19 first reported? That's right. COVID 19 was first reported in Wuhan City, China. How can you get infected with COVID 19? Correct! You can get infected when you are in contact with people infected with the virus. What are mild symptoms of COVID 19? You got it! Symptoms include sore throat, runny nose, cough, loss of taste and smell. Who are most at risk of becoming severely ill? Exactly. Older people and those who have existing medical conditions are at risk of becoming severely ill. Why should people with severe symptoms need medical attention? Precisely, you get it right. They need medical attention to save life and prevent death. Congratulations, you did a great job for this activity. In the previous activity, why were you able to answer the questions? You were able to answer questions because you simply noted important details or took note of the important pieces of information or significant details in the printed text. Always remember in noting details, number 1, always read a text with full understanding and internalize the lines printed. Second, you may jot down notes and highlight important information. Number 3, you may use WH questions as guide to pick up significant details in the text. Bear all these in mind and don't you worry, kids. You're doing the right thing when the notes you have taken down describe the main idea and the supporting details found in the text. Let us try another activity. You can pause the video for 5 minutes to answer the activity. Complete the World Health Organization's preventive measures for COVID 19 with the words from the box: touching, home, wash, advise, medical, symptoms, alcohol based, avoid, severe, informed, sneeze, and dispose. It's checking time. Be honest. Here are the answers for the activity. For 1 and 2, Avoid close contact with anyone who have colds or flu-like symptoms like coughing or sneezing. For number 3 and 4, cough or sneeze into a tissue paper, then dispose the used tissue immediately. For number 5 and 6, regularly wash your hands with soap for at least 20 seconds or use an alcohol-based hand rub. Number 7, avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth. For numbers 8 and 9, stay informed about the latest developments about COVID-19 and follow advice given by the national or local public authority. For numbers 10 to 12, stay at home if you feel unwell until you get better. If you develop a severe fever, cough, or have difficulty in breathing, seek medical advice promptly and call medical facilities in advance. Congratulations, kids! It's a job well done. Now let us have another activity. One more try. In this activity, you need to read and understand the paragraph, note important details, and answer the questions that follow. So, kids, let's begin. During the global pandemic, one of the cheapest, easiest, and most important way to prevent the spread of a virus is to wash your hands frequently with soap and water. Here is everything you need to know about how to wash your hands the right way. To remove all traces of virus or dirt on your hands, a quick scrub and rinse of your hands will not help at all to get rid of this. Instead, wet hands with water and put soap. Next, scrub all surfaces of the hands, including back, between fingers, and under nails for at least 20 seconds. Then, rinse thoroughly with clean water. Finally, dry hands with a clean cloth or towel. Here are the 2 questions about the paragraph that you just read. What is the cheapest, easiest, and the most important way to prevent the spread of the virus? And how do you wash your hands the right way? Describe the 3 simple steps. Here are the answers to these questions. What is the cheapest, easiest, and the most important way to prevent the coronavirus? Correct. Wash hands frequently with soap and water. How do you wash your hands the right way? Describe the 3 steps. Number 1, wet hands with water and put soap. Number 2, scrub all surfaces of the hands, including back, between fingers, and under nails for at least 20 seconds. And the last one, rinse thoroughly with clean water. Finally, dry hands with a clean cloth or towel. You did great in this activity, kids. Bravo! Congratulations! So here are some important points to remember about noting details. Before you answer the rest of the activities in your module, bear this in mind. Noting details is a reading comprehension skill that involves picking out from a piece of text the particular piece or pieces of information to achieve a given purpose. It can be done through understanding the text, recognizing its main and supporting ideas. WH questions may be used as guide in noting significant details in printed material. So there you have it, kids. It's another day of fun and learning with all of you. See you all on our next video lesson in English 4.